Playing the Radical Latino Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands in the air for New York's very own.
Radical
Latino is taking you to another level.
Beats by Nebs.
Yeah! Welcome back to another episode, my people. Welcome back to the Radical Latino Show. It's your host, your boy, the number one podcast in the world, the Radical Latino. What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer. I hope everything is opening up for you guys and you guys are celebrating your summer correctly, you know, safely and all that. Hope everything is going good. I hope your whole week went well and is going well as well. You know what I'm saying? I hope all of that is happening. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody hitting me up on email, on my Twitter DMs, on my IG DMs, telling me how I inspired them, how I, taught them a lot, how everything that I talk about, they're seeing, face to face. They're seeing everything that I'm talking about, going on, as everything is progressing. So shout out to you guys. Mind you, I'm very easy to talk to. I'm very easy to reach. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a super duper millionaire, super duper popular or anything like that, but I'm very easy. I'm very accessible. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody reaching out on how I inspired them and how I actually, got them through tough times. I love even knowing stuff like that. So shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Another big shout out to everybody copping the merch. God damn. Listen, the merch that you guys, if this is on YouTube, if you guys are seeing on your left hand side, those are all the shirts, and even more if you go to my website. If you go to my website, go to the merch section of my website, radicallatino.com. Click on any one. It doesn't really matter. It's going to send you straight there, and you guys can see everything. You guys can see the whole merch store. Shout out to everybody. You guys are buying that shit like crazy. And right now, I got like 40 something orders. So shout out to everybody doing your thing. Remember, this whole thing, the way the thing is going, I don't think I should be doing it. I should end it at the summer, but I am going to end it. I'm going to end it at the end of the summer. So this whole thing is going to be a summer sale. You know what I'm saying? So go cop your thing. Go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Cop your merch and all that. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to everybody copping the merch. Everybody is loving the Latin unity and the black and the Latin and brown unity t-shirts. Everybody's liking that. Everybody's loving that. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Big shout out to everybody copping that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I got a couple of next week. I got a episode. This is episode 98. Episode 99. I have a very special interview that I'm gonna be putting out. I don't want to say much, but it's very special, very influential. You guys will probably learn a lot from it, And also, it's really funny. I put out 2 videos back to back, bang bang. You know what I'm saying? Bang bang, back to back. On on two recent instances. You know what I'm saying? I put 2 joints out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys not you guys, but a lot of people had either some positive things. Well, yeah, you guys had some positive things to say. A lot of you guys had some negative things to say. You know what I mean? The one where I praised the black armed protester, you know, shout out to him. But also, a lot of you had a lot to say about the Long Beach vendor who got robbed by black people, and he was Mexican and all that. And a lot of y'all had a lot, on your mind about it, which is very, very interesting, because I came at I didn't come at only like, I really didn't come at nobody. The only people I came at was the Hoteps the fake Hoteps, the fake pro blackity blacks and all that. And a lot of people had a lot to say, so to be honest with you, if you curse, the way I made the comments, if you curse, that shit's not even gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just like wasting your time. But there was a lot of grievances, being felt. And all I gotta say is, this is a double standard. Eat a dick. I'm gonna keep it fair. I'm gonna, be fair to what's going on, and I'm gonna keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole slew of comments and DMs when it came to Antonio and everybody Latin that's fucking up out here. But yet, when situations like this arise, all you fake motherfuckers stay shut. And obviously, I understand that nobody should be talking about, oh, that doesn't represent our group. That's absolutely true. We shouldn't be looking at black folks to let us know and remind us, hey, this is not all black people. Absolutely true. The same way goes for Latin people. We should not be going to everyone. Oh, what about this? What about the Dykeman? What about Antonio? We shouldn't be going at everyone, letting them know that's not all Latin people. That's something that should already be known. You know what I'm saying? Keep the same energy. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep the same energy. I'm just talking to the fake people who are these, blackity black and I'm black, y'all, and all this other stuff. But yet, when the same tables are turned, they stay shut and they find all type of excuses. Oh, those are our coons. Well, you could say the same thing for us. Oh, those people don't represent us. You could say the same thing for us. Oh, those individuals, those are the dusties of our society. You could say the same thing for us. So let's not stop pointing the finger when our people are fucking up and expect us to speak out and y'all stay shut. Don't do that now. Come on. And I saw a lot of comments saying, yo, I commend you, Radical, for keeping it real. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's stop the double standard bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The same excuses y'all found for these individuals' actions, the same excuses I'm using when it comes to the Dykeman, even though that was all bullshit. That was a little clip that was blown out of proportion, which was bullshit. Same excuses I'm gonna find for our people when we fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Now, again, like I said in that video, like I said before, this doesn't represent black people. And if you think it does, then, you're a fucking bigot. The fuck you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. But, ways, I want to, before I move on to the comments of last week's episode, I want to talk real quick about Sophia. Oh, Sophia, or as many know her as Dominican TV language. So last week, episode 97, The topic of that episode was not a response at her, was just a response to what she said in her video and basically talking points that a lot of people say and use. All right? Even in the beginning of that podcast, when I got to the main topic, talking about is freedom of speech, dead, or what was the name of it? Is freedom of speech being silenced? When I talked about it, I said this is not a response to Sophia, but the reason why I'm doing it is because of what Sophia said, and I'm not going to go at her. I'm going to go at her ideology. I'm going to go at her talking point. That's what I said. That's what I said, and that's what I did. I basically said that, broke down how freedom of speech isn't being silenced. It's only a small few racists who are getting mad that they can't be openly racist anymore. That's all it is, and they're being reprimanded for it, rightfully so. Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be out here talking about cutting a certain group of people's heads off. You shouldn't be out here talking about I feel threatened by a certain individual when they're not threatening you. You shouldn't be making false police reports on people, knowing that the police is being used as a judge, jury, and executioner on a certain group of people. You shouldn't be allowing that. And they shouldn't be allowing that. And rightfully so, they're getting fired. I'm glad. That's right. It should happen. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't let these type of hateful people be out here, and they're just gonna be like, they're gonna go back, oh, freedom of speech is being silenced. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is, because YouTube is doing it on both ends. All right, they're doing it on the justice reform, getting justice for their people. On my end, whatever y'all want to call me, label me pro whatever, they're doing it on my side, and they're also doing it on the racist side. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. But Sophia made a video talking, responding to me, and basically said she would like to shed some grievances and have a talk. And the funny thing is, I believe, maybe I'm misquoting this person, but I got a phone call from a certain individual, I'm not gonna put their name out there, that said that, hey, this person hit me up and wanted me to ask you or whatever if you would like to talk. I'm gonna say it publicly the same way she said it publicly. I'm not wasting my time talking to someone who is emotionally frail. I'm not going to waste my time speaking or talking to someone who's emotionally unavailable. I'm not going to speak to someone or talk to someone who is emotionally, how can I say it, immature. Because the thing is, me and her on plenty of occasions had little sit downs and talks, and because I was speaking the way I'm speaking now, she said I'm yelling at her, which I wasn't. Yelling would be what Antonio was doing on that video that got him fired. That's what yelling would be. But I wasn't. Then she would get mad that I'm questioning her ideas, because I'm simply questioning her ideas. And she will get mad at me and says she doesn't like how I'm talking to her, like I'm talking to her any disrespectful way, like I'm calling her a bitch, or I'm saying shut the fuck up, and I'm just going on what I'm talking about. No, none of that. We have to understand that this is a person that likes to be in control of not only the conversation but the situation. This is a person that claims that she's a victim and puts herself in a victim role regardless of how the situation started, because it started from her. She puts herself in that situation and then twists the whole thing like a fucking witch, making you pretend like you didn't not hear what the fuck you just heard. You know what I'm saying? She makes herself the victim, when in reality she wasn't whatsoever the victim. And people be mind fucked like, what the fuck just happened here? You know what I mean? Some immature high school bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna waste my time. And the thing is, she wants to talk down about our grievances. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna waste my time on somebody that isn't mature enough to have a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna waste my time with someone who's constantly always looking at herself as the victim and puts herself in a position, that wouldn't be victimized, but was making herself, but saying that she is being victimized. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. The claims of me calling her a racist and all that is accurate. I believe she has a lot of racist tendencies, a lot of racist bias, regardless of whoever she goes after, because let's be honest, racist people fight amongst themselves. Look at Kim and look at Antonio. Two racist motherfuckers fighting amongst themselves. That doesn't mean anything. That does not mean a goddamn thing. You feel what I'm saying? So, in response, in a full response, Sweetie, what's her name again? Oh, Dominican TV language, Sophia. No, let me stop. Sophia, no, I'm not gonna have a sit down talk with you whatsoever. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen because you're somebody that can't be reasoned with or talked to. That's plain and simple. And that's, and I'm being as nice as possible. That's basically about it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so moving on. I'm messy as shit. Moving on to my comments section on episode 97. Remember. If you guys want your comments read, write it on the comments section down below. If you want your comments read, that's basically it. You know what I'm saying? Frank and Upfront. Yo, shout out to Frank and Upfront, man. Shout out to this person. Shout out to them. Yo, go check out their YouTube channel. Go check out their podcast. They actually have he actually has a really good podcast. You know what I'm saying? I believe that brother is Jamaican. I hear an accent. I'm not gonna assume, but I'm gonna try to. Is he Jamaican or maybe Trini? I don't know. But shout out to that brother right there. You know, he has an amazing podcast because he has a very unique insight on certain topics that he tackles. And shout out to him. So Frank and Upfront says, thanks for the shout out at 1914. You know, no problem. It's totally fine. I really appreciate it. I totally agree that only white supremacists should be doxxed, but not the innocent. On another note, free speech is not being tolerated in the way they may think. People are free to do and say what they like, but not of the consequences, which is true. You got a freedom of speech, but you don't got freedom of consequences, and that's exactly what I was saying. Shout out to Frank in the front, man. Yo, go subscribe, man. Go subscribe. He definitely has a good good podcast. You know what I'm saying? To find them, to find them, go to you know what? To find Frank and Upfront, I'll put the link down below. All right? I'll put the link down below, and you guys can go follow him. You know what I'm saying? Now, Truth Teacher is such a dumbass. Yo, shout out to Truth Teacher, man. Me and him speak almost every day on the daily, man. You know what I mean? Truth Teacher, he's somebody that you can actually speak to and to get good advice, bro. I'm telling you, that brother is so well versed in not only history but communication. Truth Teacher is an individual that is not only enlightened, but he's a spiritual light for people to, you know, really find their way. And I basically could find a lot in him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. No, let me let me stop. But shout out to Truth Teacher. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Truth Teacher. He said some dumb shit there, but you know, he said a couple of jokes. But shout out to Truth Teacher. Oscar P says, thanks for mentioning me at 2200. English is my second language. That's why I don't write my comments with correct grammar all the time. Oh, nah, don't worry about it, Oscar P. Don't worry about it, man. Listen, if English isn't your first language, you are writing one hell of a way, so I could understand. So don't worry about it. It's totally fine. I know I got some listeners that English isn't their first language, but they hear it with the subtitles in the bottom or whatever the case is. But it's totally fine. Don't worry about it. I hope I didn't, like, you know, embarrass you or anything. But shout out to Oscar P, man. And Ruth K, future nurse, says lighter skinned Latin people got light skin privilege. You're right about that, which is true. We have to admit it. If we don't admit it and we're basically saying some dumb shit right in front of your face while experiencing privilege, let's keep it real. We're gonna be fucking liars, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Now, going on to my first topic right now is August Alsina. You know what I'm saying? August Alsina and Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh my God. First of all, like a dumbass, I said on Twitter, actually, let me go find out what the fuck I said on Twitter. I said some stupid shit about the thing. I said, if Jada and Will can make it work, then did we really need lemonade? which is accurate. You know what I'm saying? Which is extremely accurate, because I'm like, yo, if they can make it work, you know what I'm saying? If they can make it work, then, yo, did we really need you know what I'm saying? Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith, right? Have already been known in the industry to have an open relationship. You know, Hollywood creepy shit. Sorry. Goddamn, I'm trying to get it over with. I'm already like gagging. No, let me stop. Yeah, so, you know, Jada Smith and Will Smith already been known for doing some weird Hollywood shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at their kids. That's probably why they came out all weird looking. You know, one of them is wearing a dress. The other one got blue hair. You know what I'm saying? You know, they don't even see themselves as what they are. They see themselves as transhuman or something, like some dumb shit. But it's been an open secret, you know, that they've been doing what they're doing, right? August Alsina comes out and just plain straight up admits the shit. Just admits it. just admits it. And I think I got the audio clip where he just admits it, so I think I got it right here. Hold on.
Who is August linked to romantically? Because you're never very open about that. Like, we've seen you, out on dates, and we've assumed certain things. And I remember you put out this song, Nunya, and a lot of people were saying, okay, August is dating Jada Pinkett Smith, and that was something that was circulating as a rumor, and that kind of solidified it to people. So what was the real situation with Jada Pinkett Smith? Because I don't know if you were pursuing her or you guys had just a close family type of relationship, and I would love for you to be able to shed that.
Here's what I'll say. People can have whatever ideas that they like, but what I'm not okay with is my character being in question. When certain things are questionable that I know is not me, or that I know that I haven't done, contrary to what some people may believe, I'm not a troublemaker. I don't like drama. Drama actually makes me nauseous, you know what I'm saying?
Until now, I'm about to start some drama, right?
It's ever important for people to know what I do, who I sleep with, who I date, right? But in this instance, it's very different because, as I said, there's so many people that are side-eyeing me, looking at me questionable about it. I mean, I've lost money, friendships, relationships behind it, and I think it's because people don't necessarily know the truth, but I've never done anything wrong. I love those people, literally, like my family. I don't have a bad thing to say about them. They are beautiful people. I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times, and it, not involving romanticism. He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, and I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self to it. So much so to the point that I can die right now and be okay with knowing that I truly gave myself to somebody.
Right, you did the right thing.
And I really loved a person. I experienced that. I know what that feels like, and some people never get that in this lifetime.
God damn, yo, my man sound hurt. Don't he? Don't he sound hurt? Jesus, Jada, the fuck? What kind of seasoned ass choach you got? Yo, that's the type of, he's young. That's the thing. He had that old seasoned choach. She did something. She whipped it, did a couple of tricks. It fucked his young head up. Look, listen to what he's saying and talking. He's talking like a fucking poet. You know what I'm saying? The way, he got, oh man, he's hurt. He's hurt. That's a young motherfucker hurt right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever heard when a dude finally gets someone he really, really likes or whatever, and the shit lasts for 4 months or whatever the case is? Not either a long or short time, but the girl leaves, and the way this motherfucker becomes a poet. You know what I'm saying? What you guys gotta understand is that love, that effervescence, it's empowering. I actually understood what all the songs on the radio meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? In that interview, he looked wild. My man had a different type of haircut, different shades of hair color on his hair. My man looked wild, all that. Like he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. Some of you women, I'm telling you, some of you women been putting it on dudes, and these dudes don't know what to do. don't know what to do. We be talking wild shit. Yeah, I do this, I get that. I know what to do with that and all this other stuff. When the opportunity comes, boy, listen. When the opportunity comes, we're gonna be fucking. We're gonna the sun, moon, and stars really reflect through your eyes. What I really mean is, would you be mine? You know what I'm saying? Yo, guys don't know what to do. Yo, I remember, I'm gonna put him on blast. I'm gonna put my homie on blast. My man, I'm gonna call him Julio. I'm gonna call him Julio. You know, Julio. I'm gonna call him Julio, right? Yo, my homie hooked up with this Trini Brazilian joint, right? Hooked up with some joint like that, right? He met her at the train. You know, they started talking, vibing back and forth. I actually met her twice. She's bad. I'm telling you, she is bad. Some Trini Brazilian joint, she bad, son. They were together for 4 months. He said he did things he never did before. Bought her flowers, chilling with her every weekend. Literally Monday, Friday, and Saturday, always chilling at each other's houses and all that. He met the family, all that other shit for 4 months. Within 4 months, my man was head over heels for shorty. Until she said, yo, I think we gotta go separate ways. I'm kind of, I'm growing out of love with you and all that. And this shit was like somebody shot him in the heart. This shit was like somebody shot. My man wanted to go to couples counseling to rekindle what happened. My man wanted to buy her all expense paid, you know what I'm saying, vacations type shit. My man bought her a dress. Always was at, yo, where you at? Yo, what you doing? Where you at? What you doing? Until he tried to rekindle the shit, until my shorty's side dude, who she was messing with, called up and she picked up, pretending that was a friend. My man heard that deep ass voice. He said, who the fuck is that? Who's that? Yo, my man got all long story short, yo, my man went through exile. That's all I gotta say. Long story short, my man went through exile. He didn't go to the gym anymore. I think he barely ate. My man lost like 80 pounds and all that. Got the press over a seasoned joint. You know what I'm saying? When women got power, bro. Women got power. Some of these men be thinking like, yo, I could take shorty down and all that. Nah, it ain't always gonna be like that. It ain't always gonna be like that. Some women be fucking dudes' heads up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check this out. When she left Julio, son, my man was getting funny haircuts. His shape up wasn't right. His clothes didn't even match anymore. My man had Pele pants with chancletas on and a tank top. What the fuck? Yo, we can't go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like every fucking time he would bring shorty up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna go to the kitchen real quick. I'm gonna get some water. She used to drink water too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, I'm telling you, August sounds hurt. August sounds like, God damn, I lost something good. That's what some of y'all women be doing to dudes. I'm telling you, that season Choach comes around, some of us don't know what to do. But that's that season game. You know what I'm saying? That's that season game that some of y'all women be bringing in with that brujeria, yo. Some women got brujeria, Choach, yo. Y'all be coming with that, with that santeria, brujeria, huele shit. I'm telling you, yo, yeah. But the thing is that Jada Pinkett Smith's not saying shit. She's staying shut. My man, he said he got Will's blessing. Like, what the fuck? Yo, I picture Will Smith coming home, right, while his girl is like half naked in the kitchen. Coming home, he's just gonna go get something to drink, right? And he's like, "What's up, y'all?" You know, he kisses her goodbye, mwah, and then tells her, "Yo, treat her right," and then goes back out again. Like, what the fuck? Yo, I am telling you, son, this shit is crazy. Yo, how you get a blessing? How you get a blessing from a dude that wants to smash your wifey? Yo, how does that sound? How does that sound? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's Hollywood, baby. That's that Hollywood shit, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's that Hollywood shit, baby. I'm tired. This is what I've been telling people, man. That Hollywood shit, boy, that shit be fucking people's heads up, man. You think you're normal, you just with you and a girl, and that's it. You chilling. You get famous, you start getting that paper. You and the girl ain't doing it no more for yourself, yo. You want two girls now. Two girls come in, couple of like a year or two later. That's not doing it with you no more. Now you're gonna introduce a dude into it. So you, two girls and a dude now. That shit ain't doing for you no more. Yeah, you already 5 years in the game. You on top, number one in every movie and all that. Every movie you win, that shit gross $1 million. You know what I'm saying? First day. You on top, that shit ain't doing it for you no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you get into some weird shit. Yo, let me just wife swap. You know, that's some crazy shit. Like, come on, son. Yo, that shit is wild, B. That shit is wild. But, you know, like I said, if they could work it out, then Lemonade should have never happened. You know what I'm saying? That Beyonce, Jay-Z shit, that's peanuts. Peanuts compared to what the fuck they got going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I bet you $100 Jay-Z is with it too. Jay-Z is probably with it. Beyonce's like, hell fucking no. You stupid? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. That shit wild. But let me move on to my next topic. Which is Hold up. Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend, right? Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, or Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever. Shorty got arrested. Oh shit. Ain't that news? Oh my god. So if anybody that doesn't know who Ghislaine Maxwell is, she's the girlfriend of Jeffrey Epstein, and she was one of the main people who would get girls for Epstein. You know, bring them into the crib and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just get girls for Epstein. You know what I'm saying? She would groom them. You know what I'm saying? Into doing sexual acts with him and coming back, and those girls bringing more girls. You know what I'm saying? To the point where there's stories that in like when school will start, in high school, when school will start, she will be camped out on high school, like in front of high schools, and jump out and run to some of these girls and say, "Yo, you look good for modeling. Here's my card." And in reality, you know what I'm saying? So she was a big component on that. So she was basically she was hiding out since Jeffrey Epstein got arrested and all that. She was hiding out, and now she was actually on the run, Now she was found, and you know what I'm saying? She got arrested. You know, that's basically what it is. I want to know if she's gonna give up any names. That's what I want to know. I want to know if she's gonna give up any names. Is she going to be found dead? I don't know. This whole thing could go either way. I don't know. But you know, this whole thing with the little girls and all that, that's just some sick shit, man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That is some sick ass shit. That is some sick ass shit, but you know, like I said, it's Hollywood, baby. No, let me stop. No, but that's some sick shit because homegirl, she knew what her boyfriend was doing. And it's kind of crazy. What kind of gratification are you getting out of it if you're finding other women, not women but girls, little girls, for your man? Like, what? How is that benefit? You know what I'm saying? Am I explaining it right? I think I'm explaining it fucked up. Am I explaining it right? It's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird, man. But Shorty's arrested, and she has no bail, and she's gonna be detained, you know, in whatever house or whatever the case is, and you know, maximum security or whatever. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see if she snitches. Let's see what really happens. You know what I'm saying? Now, moving on to my next topic. Vanessa. Let me see if Vanessa Guillen. All right, the Vanessa Guillen case. If anybody doesn't know, Vanessa Guillen was a Army or Marine or whatever. I don't know the ranks, whatever. But she was in the Army. She was, you know, stationed there or whatever the case is. And in countless times, she was being sexually abused by multiple people, and she would like complain about it, and nobody would really, you know, pay no mind to it. She, I think, told her family she was abused. Like she was taking a shower, and a supervisor stepped into the shower just to look at her while she was taking the shower. Nobody cared. And she was basically sexually abused in other places and other times by different other individuals. And there was this one individual, I forgot the dude's name, but he would constantly, like, I think groper or whatever the case is. And I believe he has sex with her. I believe, for what I'm reading. But anyway, long story short is that guy that was sexually abused her, the main one that will constantly sexually abuse her or whatever, she basically was gonna report him. She was gonna go out to the authorities and report him. And according to his girlfriend, who actually helped to dispose the body, and I'll get into that, said that, and based through text messages, said that according to him, that she was threatening him, saying that she was going to report him to to his girlfriend or whatever the case is, that he was cheating, blah blah blah. Long story short, my man got tight. He basically killed her right then and there, put her in some like garbage dumpster, wheeled her out, got his girlfriend, chopped the body up, tried to burn it, all that other shit, to the point where they disposed the body, and the body finally got found. Now, when these people were gonna get arrested, they arrested the dude's girlfriend, some white woman with red hair. I don't know what it was, but she's spilling everything. You know what I'm saying? And when they was about to arrest the dude, my man shot himself. So obviously he has something to hide. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, Now the family wants answers and all this other stuff. Listen, this isn't anything new that happens in the army, especially to women of color. She's Latina, beautiful girl too. Bad, she was looking bad. Black and Latina women are constantly abused, ridiculed, and sexually assaulted in these army spaces. There was an article that came out a couple of months ago, actually, that said that the majority of the abused in these army places, or whatever the case is, are Black and Latin women. You know what I'm saying? Also, a couple of years ago, there was a Black woman that was found dead in her tent, and they ruled it a suicide. But yet, autopsy reports saying that she was basically beat up and she was fighting for her life with, I think, was it multiple gunshot wounds? Come on, man, are you serious? The army doesn't give a fuck about that. Especially when it comes to our people, they don't care. They could care less. You know why? Because we are just another body to them. That's all it is. Since we're not white, if you look at Vanessa, beautiful light-skinned sister right there. Beautiful light-skinned girl. But they knew she wasn't white. $100, if she was white, probably her problem would have been solved dumb quick. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we have to understand as people. As non-white people living in a system called white supremacy. That we don't get the same privileges that our white counterparts do. We can't do everything that our white counterparts do. Why? Because there's a system set up to protect them. There's a system set up to adhere that they get protected. First of all, a lot of people say that the jail and justice system is broken. It's not broken. It's actually working very well for what it was designed. And what it was designed was not to protect us, was to uphold white supremacy in every facet of this government. Every facet of this government, that's what white supremacy upholds. And it's encouraged. And what kind of facets? Rad in economics, education, entertainment, labor law, politics, religion, sex, and war. White supremacy dominates all of that. 9 areas of activity. White supremacy dominates all of that. All of that. So when I see a situation like that where shit gets ignored, the justice system is working perfectly fine. To them, there's no injustice. Obviously, to us, there is an injustice. You know why? Because this is a person that is fighting for this country and is being treated like a second-class citizen. There's plenty of examples of our people fighting for this country and then get deported. Plenty of examples. There's plenty of people out here literally shedding blood for arguments that's happening behind closed doors with political figures that we appointed, those motherfuckers ain't gonna box it out. We are. And those are the same ones that see us and says, thanks for wasting your goddamn time. Now go to the border. That's who are the people. That's who the people are doing that for. White supremacy is fucking us over regardless. So there's no fucking point of going in and getting your machine gun and saying, oh, I'm doing it for the country, when the same country that you're doing it for is spitting back into your face. That's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. And that's exactly what happened to Vanessa Guillen. This country doesn't give a fuck about her. She got raped? Oh, that's just another statistic. That's cool. Let me know when a white woman it happened to. Then I'll give a shit. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how they think. Let's not get it twisted. All right? Let's not get the shit twisted. Which moves me on to my main fucking topic. 4th of July isn't for Black and Latin people. I'm gonna repeat that for the people in the back. 4th of July separate the two, isn't for Black and Latin people. Now, this Saturday, I spent it with family and friends. Not celebrating 4th of July whatsoever. To be completely honest, we were just fucking having a great time, shooting off fireworks, being annoying. I'm gonna keep it real. We're shooting fireworks, being annoying, Roman candles and all that, right? Pew, bah, and all that other crazy shit. You know what I mean? Firecrackers, blah, 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 right? You know, had wonderful conversations with everybody. Shit was empowering. Everybody loved my shirt, by the way, when I went over there. The Latin Unity shirt, everybody loved that shirt. You know what I'm saying? So I should have ordered some and went, you know, and gave some away. But anyway. But my point is that, you know, I didn't celebrate 4th of July. I celebrate togetherness. Had a great time being together. Enjoying the festivities, and that's it. I did not whatsoever celebrated this country. I celebrated the Black and Latin people that fought for this country, but the independence for this country, nah, I didn't celebrate. Why? And I'm gonna explain something to y'all. This country was not made for us, and I'm gonna repeat it one more time. This country was not made for us. This country was not made for us. Why do I say that? Because if you see the Constitution, if you see all of this other stuff, even the original Pledge of Allegiance, those are all made for white men and white people. The founding fathers even said that this country is for white men and white people only, for the existence and the supreme white men and white people. This country is not made for us. If that was the case, then the Dred Scott decision would have never been a thing. That a black man doesn't have the right that a white man has the right to believe in rules or follow the rules or whatever the case is. That's what it says. Dred Scott decision, go look it up. In every way, informed that this country has put out there saying, if you fight for us, we will give you your freedom. That happened to black people. They were still enslaved. Oh, you fight for the North? We'll get our freedom? They were still enslaved. Jim Crow. Antebellum slavery, then Jim Crow. Look what the fuck happened. They went back into slavery. Slavery got modified. Did you guys know that a lot of Latin people fought in the Civil War? Believe it or not. There was a lot of Mexicans that fought in the Civil War in the North and also in the South. Let's be honest. Listen, we'll go wherever we're getting paid, right? But a lot of Latin people fought in the Civil War. Right towards the end of it, they still treated us like second-class citizens. For the right of this independence, they even said to black folks, if you fight for the independence of this country, you'll get free. That didn't even happen. How many Latin and black people fought in World War I, II, and Vietnam, came back with PTSD, drug addictions, and still were told that you aren't American enough, you can't even come into the store. Still were told that you're a second-class citizen. Why in the fuck are we celebrating 4th of July? That's something that we have to understand. That's something that cannot be remiss. That is something that we have to take and digest. A country that says this is for the free, a country that says this bring all your tired, poor, huddled masses, and then treat you worse than you were in your own country. This is the country that does it. First world? In what way? Coronavirus proved that. Every other third world country got fucking free healthcare. We're fighting about Obamacare that wanted to do that shit. Are you serious? What are y'all talking about? This is something we gotta understand. And this is something that gotta get through our thick heads. When somebody doesn't care about us, we should stop forcing it. How many times have y'all went to school, church, or any other place and wants to act, and you want to get cool with the person that's either popular or whatever the case is, somebody right close to you who's popular or not, doesn't matter. Oh, I want to get cool with this person because I don't, I'm alone here or whatever the case is, and they're not giving you the time of day, ignoring you, but you still try, and whatever you do, it isn't good enough. That's what America's telling you. Let's stop trying. There is nothing for us to appease to. Who do we have to look up to? Who do we have to be in favorite with? No one. No one. The only thing that we need to do is empower ourselves, live by a code of conduct, and keep on moving forward for a better future. That's what we gotta do. But by the fact that there's these little celebrations that we talk about, 4th of July, and we gotta do this and all that. But no, for what? No black or Latin person should be celebrating no bullshit like that that's not meant for us. Listen, I'm telling you straight up, I don't celebrate that dumb shit, nor do I celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas. That's just another regular day for me. The only thing I celebrate is my goddamn birthday and New Year's. That's it. I'm keeping it 1,000 with y'all. And I say that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? And the new thing I'm gonna start celebrating is Indigenous People Day. You know what I'm saying? That's our people. Let's keep it real. But the point is, this is the point. The point is that we should not, Latin and black people, we should not nowhere, no how think that 4th of July is for us, is meant for us, is created for us, when that's not the case. When we see in every institution white supremacy being felt, practiced, and experienced, and we're saying that, oh, we're celebrating the independence of this country. No. That's some white people shit. We should be celebrating the independence of white supremacy once we take that down. Once we dismantle it, that should be our celebration. And I think it's happening. You know why? Because each and every day I'm seeing videos of people toppling down Confederate statues and all that. Let's keep it real. Why the fuck is a Confederate statue up in the north? What are y'all celebrating? That shit makes no sense. To be honest, the Confederacy went against America. So what are you really celebrating, huh? They're celebrating white supremacy, people. They're celebrating your demise. They're celebrating your oppression. That's what they're celebrating. When you think that you're gonna go to the army to get a better life, when you think you're gonna go into those double doors to get a better education, that shit doesn't happen. That shit doesn't talk to anyone that's not a recruiter. They'll let you know straight up you're wasting your goddamn time. They're gonna brainwash you saying that we're all family, but at the end of the day, you are gonna be left behind in the dirt just like they see you as. Look at the multiple examples of Marine, Army, Black and Latin people being reprimanded more harshly than white people. It happens. Multiple Latin people getting deported, even though they're citizens. It happens. Latinas and black women getting raped, killed, and left there saying, oh shit, it's suicide. She shot herself twice in the head. What? And we're supposed to be celebrating 4th of July? Independent from who? Because I'm still being subjugated into the system. I'm still being subjugated into this thing called white supremacy. Independent from who? Independent from who? That's something we gotta understand, people. That's something that cannot be remiss. We're not, white folks are independent from other white folks. Let's get that clear. White folks are independent from other white folks. Let's get that 100% clear. White folks are independent from other white folks. But guess what? We're not independent from them. You know why? Because we're still subjugated under that same system called white supremacy. Don't believe me? Let's look at the education system. How is that? How are you being subjugated from white supremacy in education? Outside of your books that you're all learning from white people, about white people, what do you know about your own history? Huh? Entertainment. How is white supremacy into entertainment? What negative images do you constantly see of black and Latin people? Negative image, negative image, negative image, negative image, negative image, negative image. It'll be really rare and hard pressed to find a positive image, but you'll be hard pressed. It's always a negative image. And then on top of that, even if it looks like a positive image, there's still some bullshit into it. Like the Harriet Tubman movie. Still some bullshit into it. Labor How the fuck is white supremacy in labor? I don't really have to explain that. Neither in law, politics. I don't have to explain why white supremacy is in those three. Y'all should understand that on your own. Religion, how is white supremacy in religion? Oh my God. How many times have Christians themselves said that, oh, well, I don't go to a black church. Black church is on the other side. They got to be over there. Same thing with white churches. Why is there a separation? You're all Christian. On top of that, look at the false gods. Look at the false gods. Jesus wasn't white. When the fuck was Jesus white? You know what I'm saying? When the fuck was Jesus white? And you mean to tell me I'm supposed to pray up to that person right there? And psychologically, that's not gonna mess me up? Come on, guys. This is all a game. This is all a fucking game. We gotta be aware that this is all a game. At the end of the day, we live in a system of white supremacy, and we shouldn't be allowing these type of false dichotomies to control us. You know what I'm saying? 4th of July is not meant for us. It's not meant for us. It never was. It never was. With that being said, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Remember, if you want to support the podcast, hit me up on Cash App, $Radical Latino, or go to my website, radicallatino.com. Go to donate. Donate whatever y'all want. Also, the merch. Go to the merch. You know what I'm saying? Go for the merch and all that. You know, it's right there in the website, radicallatino.com. Also, if you can't contribute anything monetarily, that's totally fine. Rate the podcast 5 stars. Also, watch this on YouTube. I'm monetized, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Listen, guys, episode 100 is coming out. It's coming out soon. I want everybody to be involved, okay? It's gonna be a live podcast on my YouTube channel. I want everybody to be involved. I gotta plan it out. I want to see if I'm gonna either do it Sunday or Monday. I don't know, but I want to plan it out and want everybody to be involved. There's gonna be an episode for y'all. All right, episode 100. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. And as always, I'm gonna end this podcast as I always do. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. With that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.